What's going on, my friends? I hope you're very well. Hope you're having a nice Monday, if that's even possible. I thought I'd show you this very short procedure that I'm going to perform in this little cedar. This is a Himalayan cedar. I think I've mentioned you guys about this before in a previous video. Basically what I'm going to do is prune to develop back budding in the upper section of the tree. So we just go in, and there's another thing that I want to tell you. I misplaced my regular turquoise scissors, and I'm using this, and these are completely dull, so I'm gonna have a hard time. Yeah, so let's see how we do. But like I said, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Tools are not the best, but it's long overdue, and I thought it would be nice to show you guys. Anyway, so what I'm doing, most of you already know, it's something that you have to do with pines because they have a very strong apical dominance. And what that means is that all of the energy, or most of the energy of the plant, is going to be directed. It's going to be directed towards the apex, the upper section of the plant. And so, if we do that, if we just let it grow, if we don't do this, what's going to happen is that the lower section of the plant is going to start to become weaker and weaker until it finally dies. And that's just natural. That's just what happens in nature. This is a very good example, very cool branch, because we already have tons of little buds that are already elongating. So it's easy peasy, right? We just cut this one that it's directing downwards, and we can leave the rest. Maybe shorten them a little bit. Shorten the little buds. Yeah, so I was saying that that's just what happens in nature. In nature, the plant grows so that it gets more water, it gets more light, and it can continue to grow healthy, vigorously, year after year. Right? We're done. We're pretty much done. So the lower section, the middle and the lower section, I'm going to leave untouched, and that's because I want to vigorize that section of the plant. And we can see right here that I've already applied a little bit of wire here, and this branch is growing vigorously. Look at that. Maybe what we can do here is not completely prune it, but maybe just prune the tips. Yeah. So the side buds can begin to elongate. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not very showy. It's not super, technical, but it's something that we have to do in order to let air and oxygen into the lower section of the tree, into the lower section of the plant. I've had this little guy for about 2 or 3 years, almost 3 years, and I really like the way it's responded to the place where I live. It's right now we're in the hundreds. I'm recording this and I'm completely soaked in sweat. But this little guy seems to have absolutely no problem with that. Another little note is that I'm doing this once those new buds, those new little shoots have hardened, once they're mature. Because we want that extra energy that those new little needles can add to the plant. And as usual, I'm leaving this little sacrificial branch to go unchecked. Yeah? I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to leave it to grow and grow and grow, so that we can have a thicker trunk and a nice taper that we want. Okay, So that's pretty much it with this one. I'm just going to show you a little update on one of the oaks that we pruned last time. So let's go ahead and look at that. And here we are. We're outside. Maybe the sun's not gonna get a nice picture, but anyway, you can see that this is the little oak that we pruned last time, and there's a little bucket that I always use, and we can see that it's it's growing nicely. At noon they always get like a little droopy because of the heat, but it's absolutely no problem. And look at that nice, I don't know if you can see, but it's a nice little canopy that we got already. Nice little top. And the trunk is getting thicker and thicker. So I really like it. Yeah. All of those little guys are cherry blossom trees. We've been having a little rain, so as you can see, all of my oaks are happy. Look at that little guy over there. Let's go over here. You can see oak leaves, and oak leaves, these are beautiful, right? So anyway, that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you had a nice start of the week, and I'll see you pretty soon in the next video, okay?